Hello and welcome to episode 53 of Unemployed to Unstoppable. A quick review over the matches we've had since you were last here. We were beat by Derby convincingly, who were up near the top of the league. For the first time, we managed to beat Newcastle. I think it's about the fifth time of asking, but we finally managed to do it. We then had 3 home games, which we won comfortably before falling to a defeat away at Crystal Palace. So results pretty good. I was going to bring you QPR and Peterborough as our 2 matches for the episode, but it's been a development, so stay with me, watch the credits, and I will reveal all in a second. And welcome back. So as you can see, we have been offered the Newcastle job. With about 9 games left of the season, they've come in, they've offered us to take over immediately. Promotion by winning the league is the aim, and I think, as it may be the last season, this could be our best chance of getting into the Premier League at the second time of asking. So we're going to accept the job and we'll just start the negotiations. I don't think there's going to be too much drama in it, and we will take over as Newcastle. So instead of being an episode of matches, this will be a bit of a squad evaluation and probably one match, the first match since we take over. So yeah, something a little bit different. Not the 2 matches we were expecting, but I think this puts us in the best chance of getting up to the Premier League, and it'll certainly give us the best amount of transfer funds and everything going up. So I had a quick look at some of the players before taking the job, and they're certainly in a much better position than we were at Millwall. Again, I'll sort out these contracts and everything in a minute. We'll get past all this and I'll go through it. So squad wise, I think we're going to have a considerably better squad. Philip Suarez, for example, valued at 27 million, better than any midfielder we had at Millwall. Enzo Lafay as well. So again, I'll evaluate the squad off camera. I'll look for what our best kind of formation is. I'll talk you through the tactics we're plumping for the final 9 games of the season, and then we'll get into a match. So stay tuned. I'll see you shortly, hopefully with the best first team we can muster up. There we go. A quick sort through the team. We've gone for vertical tiki-taka, similar formation to we had at Millwall. That's where the strength of the players lie. So I think that looks like a fairly strong team. Nick Pope in goals, Barnes, Sessegnon at the full-backs. We've got a couple of centre defenders at 3.5 star, 2 central midfielders at 3.5 star, a winger and a striker at the same level as well. So we're going with Tony Martinez up front, a Spanish striker, and I think this squad is going to be highly capable of pushing us up to the top spots at the end of the season. So yeah, looking forward to it. What I'll do is I'll click us through to the first game. We'll play the first match in charge of Newcastle, and then the final episode will be the season conclusion, which will be the last 2 games of the season. So excited about the end of the season. Bit sad to leave Millwall, but again, I was sad to leave Wealdstone and Exeter as well. But the journey is to get to the Premier League, and I think this is our best chance of doing it. So let's get on with the job in hand and see if we can make it. And welcome back. So here we go. First game is a home game against Middlesbrough, no less. So a bit of a derby to start off our tenure as Newcastle boss. This is the team I picked then. Pope in goals, Bart left back, Van Drongelen and Mario at centre defence with Sessegnon at right back, Lafay in the holding role, Suarez and Bissouma in the middle of the park with Jones on the left, Johnson on the right and Tony Martinez leading the line. So let's get in there. We are going to go certainly positive, and we're going to see if we can get the points needed to just fire us up back near the top of the table. Unfortunately, one of the teams that beat us recently was Millwall when we were in charge, so we need to make up some points and get back near the top end of the table if we're going to meet the objective of winning the league and promotion as champions. So let's see how we get on. I think it's fantastic. Anyone would be happy to take over a club as big as Newcastle. Get into the game. It's obviously going to be harder to G up the players and everything initially because we've only been charged for a few days. So it'll take a little bit of getting used to have us around as manager. But hopefully if we can hit the ground running, get a few results, we can get the last 9 games out with as many points as we can. 27 up for grabs. Probably need at least 20 if we're going to win the league or come within the top 2 positions. Already switching to an attacking, because I think we need to go and score some goals. Not had any chances yet. 15 minutes into the game, quite cagey. But like I said, it'll take a couple games just to get into the swing of things. There may be some slight tweaks to the roles within the midfield. I think the back four is pretty settled. We may go to an advanced forward rather than a deep line forward as the last few games go on. But again, form in these few games and the points we pick up will dictate how we react and what we do next. So here we go. First highlight, throwing on the left bar to Jones, back to Lefay, into Felipe, Johnson, feeds it through to Sessegnon, and he just has his shot saved. It would have been a good start to get a goal early on. We do get a corner from it. Hopefully we can capitalise. Lefay swings it in, but it's hit a ruck of Middlesbrough players and it's been cleared away. Jones puts it into Felipe, but again cleared by Middlesbrough, so it's going to be hard to break them down. I would imagine they're playing quite a defensive tactic, but we will see what we can do. Obviously, we've got quite a strong bench. Kwame, I know, is a really good player. Mir as well, who we've come up against in our time. Bakayev. You've got Thierry Small. So, yeah, it's a great squad. Plenty of strength on the bench, which is probably what we were lacking at times at Millwall. We didn't always have the right mix on the bench to bring on as Middlesbrough come out with the ball. Playing through our defence and midfield. Bit of a wayward shot over the top. So half an hour gone, 0-0. We've probably edged it in terms of statistics and possession. But again, it counts for nothing if you can't get the goal. So we'll see how we are coming up to half time. Maybe make some changes. We will shout some encouragement. It'd be nice to get a goal within these last 10 minutes before half time to go in with some positive morale, something to build on, something to hold on to. And it's always times like this when you change clubs this close to the end of the season. Is should we have stayed with Millwall with the momentum we had? But the season before, we fell short, got into the playoffs and we couldn't finish it off. Whereas I think Newcastle's squad are still slightly stronger as Lefay plays the ball back to Van Drongelen, wide to Sessegnon. He has a chance to play in Johnson at the edge of the box. Lefay, Martinez, Felipe. So yeah, Felipe Suarez gets the goal. First goal for us in charge of Newcastle. Puts us 1-0 up just before half time. Slotted into the bottom right hand corner from the edge of the box. And that gives us something to hold on to for the second half. He's playing well in that Mazzala role. And as long as he's playing well, we'll keep the rules as they are. No one really looking like they're having a bad game. So into half time, we'll just send them out with some positive, encouraging words. I think there is room for improvement. And then again, we'll just keep an eye on players' fitness, how they're playing. Jones looking like he's dropping a little bit, but I know Kwame, I think he can play on the left, Mir as well. So we'll probably make a change and get Jones off and get Kwame on. Again, when you take over a club, you've got to let everyone get a bit of a run out. I mean, we've got Hilson there as well, who's in on loan. So the coaches have advised we give him a bit of a run out. So away he goes. See if Hilson can go on and make a difference. Tom Jones, certainly someone who scored against us before. I think it might have been when first season at Millwall. But yeah, it's such a big, expensive, powerful squad they got. Bissouma into Martinez there. Tackles in. Hilson picks it up. Lays it back to Suarez again. No, he's hit the crossbar. But yeah, we're looking dangerous. We're playing a good pressing game. We've got the tiki-taka to move the ball around quickly. And hopefully we can get a second goal just to put this game at ease as we approach the hour mark. Again, dominant in possession, shots on target, XG. We just need that second goal to make sure we're not going to slip up and drop any points as we approach the end of the game and players start to tire. Suma playing 6.7, so again, I think we'll get him off and freshen up in the middle of the park. Bakayev is the recommendation to bring on, so he'll come in the middle of the park, box-to-box midfielder, and again, hopefully fresh legs can just help us get the second goal and get this 3 points over the line. 25 minutes to go roughly. Not been a bad game. Not been what I would call a great game. We've had a lot of chances, but not so many on target. And again, it may take a bit of tweaking of the formation to make sure we work it into the box rather than take long shots. But again, that'll come with time. Middlesbrough with a throw in from their left back position. Then Flanagan hits it long. We need to get the ball back off them now. And this is what I talked about in terms of there's always a chance they could score a goal and equalise and we lose some points. Felipe wins it back. Van Drongelen to Bar. Again, we're playing down the left now to Hilson. Into Felipe, Suarez, Martinez, who's come deep in that deep line forward position. Felipe into Bakayev, who's come on as substitute. He works it to the edge of the box, and Felipe has another go, and he was going for that bottom right corner again, but he couldn't quite nestle it in the onion bag. Again, positive nonetheless, winning the ball back, playing the neat football, getting to the edge of the box and then having a shot. So, yeah, not looking too bad. Sessegnon playing poor at right back. So we might make a change there in a minute as Bar delivers it into the box. And Middlesbrough get it clear, but Mario picks it up. Needs to play this down the line. Johnson breaks. Chance to deliver. Martinez into Hilson, comes out of the other side. Gets a chance to recycle the ball into Suarez. But Middlesbrough get it clear again, and they've got a chance to break. Although Bakayev's picked it up again, played it back into Johnson. Cuts into the box. Plays it to the back post. Felipe Hilson, and he's hit the post. Felipe back to Suarez. And there you go, that's that second goal. So a bit of a goal line scramble, but I don't think there was any doubt who the dominant side were in that phase of the game. Everyone playing really well. Suarez an 8.4. Bakayev's in the green now since he came on as well. So there's only really Bar and Sessegnon who's not having a great game, but with 4 minutes to go, we'll get Sessegnon off. And we'll get Dale Fry just on for a little 5-minute run out at the end of the game. 3 points in the bag, and we'll have a look at where this leaves us in the league table afterwards. Still some work to do, but certainly I think the top two is more than achievable with this squad. I did have a brief look at the scouting budget, and I think we have 32 million and some wage budget to spare as well. So in terms of promotion and a chance to build a squad for next season, we've definitely made the right decision by moving. We were very hamstrung by the wage budget at Millwall, which was preventing us growing as quick as we'd like to. But yeah, this is I think this is the right move. I think we're in a strong position, and again, catching Millwall first and foremost, but again, 8 points off the top two. We've got to catch one of them, and we will certainly see what we can do. So once again, thanks for watching. I'll play through the next few games. I'll probably get us towards the last 2 games in the season, which will be, if it just lets me scroll down, Crystal Palace, who's one of the top teams in Barnsley. So yeah, them 2 games will kind of dictate where we finish in the league. So yeah, look forward to the final episode of the season. Hopefully you are too, and I will see you next time.